G'day guys, we are here for case break 50, big 5-0, back for more, well rested, we'll get through this. This is case 12 of 750, we'll crack this open now. The case card will be randomising at the end. Steve Roach, numbered 172 of 275. Blocker. Okay, everyone. Got everyone around tonight. Could be anyone, David. Let's see, I'll read these off while I'm cutting. Multitask. Broncos, Jeff. Raiders and Bulldogs, Ryan. Morton with the Sharks. Ben. Titans. Ben Boss, Manly. Malcolm, Melbourne. Sean, Newcastle. Ben, Cowboys. Ryan Morris, Eels. David Rootsey, Panthers. Chad, Rabbits. Adolf, Dragons. Barry's got the Roosters and the Tigers. And Ben won that Raz today for the Warriors spot too. So that's case break 50. Case break 51's completely filled and payments are all done, so that one shouldn't be held up. We're not doing two tonight because last night was a struggle. So I'm going to try to do 51 tomorrow during the day break. Once I've made sure all the remaining box and album orders have been posted. So as long as I can get those out efficiently. Look at around lunchtime. Get rid of the spreadsheet so I can see. Okay, break 50, box 1. Like last night, if you went around last night, Jaden Brayley, Club Hero, Dogs Checklist, we'll just be holding up the Can't even find one. Faces of the game, we'll just hold them up. I'm not going to call out the name because there's 3 of every play in a case. So if you're in this break, you're going to end up with 3 complete Faces of the Game team sets. So there's no reason for us to call out the same guys over and over again all break. There's our celebration card, which is one of the ones we randomised at the end. Fussy Tour. Retirement comes out early. Steve Matai. Sea Eagles. Mansour. Club Hero. Josh Maguire. Dale Copley. Cody Walker. Blake Ferguson, season to remember. Brett Morris. Bromwich. Jake Trebojevic. Luke Keary. Luke Brooks. Raiders checklist. That's part of the reason why I'm not doing the Faces of the Game, David. They're all young guys I haven't heard of yet. Nate Miles. Queensland Origin. Luke Lewis. Wait till I hear them a few times during a telecast. James Roberts. Curtis Sirenen. Ash Taylor. Kenny Dow. Startoon Josh Maguire. Kahu. Thurston. Laffey. Cohen Hess. Billy Slater. Dave Clemmer, Origin. Ryan James. Fussy Tour. Jack DeBellin. Mannering. Aidan Tolman. Dylan Walker, Startoon. Tim Glasby. Nathan Peets, Origin. Rabbits. Corbin Sims. Bevan French. Boyd Cordner. Nathan Cleary. Sam Burgess, Club Hero. Barnett. Robbie Farah. Mitchell Moses. Yo. Corey Oates. Jake Granville. SAS Silva. Nathan Ross. Newcastle. Elijah Taylor. Papali. A kangaroo card in the very last packet of the box is Cameron Smith. Sharks checklist. Yeah, there is an even number of the regular Stardoons per player. There's no variance for those. I can actually bring up the spreadsheet. Startoons, character cards. There's over 2,000. Plenty of them. They did increase the ratios this year for the Stardoons, 2 in a box instead of 1 last year. That's a good question, David. I've been wondering that myself. We really haven't opened too many starters. We did some live the first case break night. They're the only ones we've done so far. I haven't opened up any myself, but I'm waiting to find out. Now they've added those pink numbered cards, because last year, I can remember I opened a case, like a big case of starters, and I still got a couple of predictors and an SAS signature and stuff in there. So I was assuming that would be happening, but we'll have to wait and see. Only did half the box. I wish I had time, David. I still haven't had a chance to open any of our stock yet, because the customers are more important. That's the slogan. That's it. Alright, second box. Start off with a Billy Slater, Queensland Origin. Clemmer. James Maloney. Chad Townsend. Parramatta. Moses, season to remember. Josh Maguire. Kevin Proctor. Fafita. Boyd Cordner, Club Hero. Nathan Ross. Sam Burgess. Croker. Jamie Buhrer. No Faluma. Soliola. Matangi. Sam Thaiday. Startoon. Cohen Hess. Josh Hodgson. SAS Navy. Jordan Rapana. James Tarnow. Conrad Hurrell. Dylan Napa. Frizzell, Elijah Taylor, Taumalolo. Gallen, Shannon Boyd, Valentine Holmes, James Gavett, Sam Stone, Startoon, Jack DeBellin, Clint Gutherson, a kangaroo card for the Storm again, Billy Slater, Joel Thompson. Adam Reynolds, Latrell Mitchell, Cameron McInnes, Club Hero, Cowboys, Chris Lawrence, Sione, one of the Mata Utiers, I'm assuming, Dylan Napa, Curtis Scott, Club Hero, Cherry Evans, Ken Maomalo, Latu, John Sutton, Adam Elliott, Storm Checklist. Is that real or is that foil? That is real. Cameron Munster, Boyd Cordner, Origin, Marty Tapau. It's just when you pull the cards to the side, you just see the tops of the head first, Scott. So I keep pulling it all the way to the side. I do have to second guess a couple of times. I think the very first case break we did, I just put the cards straight out and went, oh, hang on. That's the actual signature. First half of the third box. Michael Gordon, Coruscant, Tedavano, Munster, Carter, Startoon, Chris Lawrence. Broncos checklist. Yeah. Warriors checklist. Wanga Blake. Boyle, club hero. Jared Wallace. Thurston, Paul Vaughan. Matt Scott. Ashley Taylor. Yep. Sione. Ben Hunt. Ashley Taylor. Pussy Tua. Nightingale. Jeff Robson, retirement. Josh Hoffman. Tigers checklist. Yo. Rapana. Aaron Woods origin. James Seguiaro. Oh, I haven't cut those either. Yeah, Rootsy, all the every insert gets sent out. It's just the base card which don't. Although if you want a base card, just message me and I'll. Sorry, base team set. Just message me and I'll get it in. Just don't do that by default. At the moment, kind of time strapped for in release week. So shortcuts are awesome. Thurston. This is the second half of the box. Crichton. Blake Ferguson. Moses Mbai. Finucane. Elijah Taylor, club hero. Josh Jackson. Brett Morris. There's an SAS silver sitting on top there for the Eels. Gutho. Vunivalu. James Roberts. Tom Trebojevic. Tim Grant. Caesar. Afoa, club hero. Levi. Startoon. James Tarmow. Panthers. Jesse Bromwich. James Roberts. Adam Reynolds. Michael Morgan. Corey Norman. Kangaroo. Aaron Woods. Bulldogs. Matt Pryor, Yo, Jordan Kahu, and Rabbitoh's checklist. You can have the team spot for all your spots, David. You can pull them out yourself. Guys. Oh. We have a casualty. We've nipped a card. That doesn't happen very often. I'm sure it's just a base card. We shall find out shortly. Good thing they put inserts in the middle, hey? There's one of the cards for your team sets, David. It was a Jordan Kahu. Kahu got the snip. It's been binned. It's a very rare card now. All right. Seagulls checklist. Jake Friend. Corey Jensen, club hero. Blake Ashford. Peter Wallace. Anthony Don. One of our group header cards to be randomised later. Darcy Lussick. Darius Boyd. Dane Gagai. Alex Johnston. Mosen Bai. Wade Graham. Cameron McInnes. Dugan. JT. Billy Slater. Nathan Peets. Widdop. Nightingale. Josh Morris. Ken Seo. McCulloch. Addo Carr. Panthers checklist. Cohen Hess. Mitch Orbison. Seagulls season to remember. Sean Johnson. Justin O'Neill. Star Tune. Shannon Boyd. Trent Merrin. Alloway. Our green-haired girl, Chelsea Baker, will be randomised. George Burgess. Cameron Smith, club hero. Mariner. SAS Navy. Aidan Tolman. Doggies. Will Chambers. Alex Johnston. Frank Winterstein. Michael Jennings. Lolo Haya. Isaac Yo. Junior Paulo. Tim Glasby. Jared Croker. Rapana, season to remember. Gallen. Knights checklist. Tim Manor. Roosters checklist. Isaac Luke. You'll get to know them. And yeah, your location, Dave, is definitely the problem. I was doing the free box that you won in that competition to send out, and I put it in the postage quote system I use for the courier. And when I put in your suburb, it just went, huh? Wouldn't even bring me up the price. I said, where's that? Didn't want a bar of it. Four ACLs at the age of 25. Jesus. Someone fire her surgeon. Or her physio team, medical staff. She absolutely destroyed it. Ouch. Well, this box starts off with a kangaroo, Mansour for the Panthers, Latrell Mitchell, the Don, club hero, James Gavett, James Tarmow, Parramatta, season to remember, Damien Cook, ooh, Bakuya, David Clemmer. Storm checklist. Cherry Evans, Hargraves, Milford, Startoon, Isaac Luke, Nofaluma, Chad Townsend. Jamie Buhrer, Blake Austin, Nathan Brown, Michael Morgan, Conrad Hurrell, Frizzell, Taumalolo, Papali, Queensland, Fitzgibbon, Mitchell Pearce, Sam Burgess, Navy, Angus Crichton, Matangi, Josh Maguire, Sam Thaiday, Hopoate, Cameron Smith, Adam Reynolds, Startoon, Jared Hayne, Buate, Frizzell, Hargraves, Tedesco, Dragons, Jacob Saifidi, Sheck, Campbell Gillard, Nguama, retirement. Matt Ballon to the Tigers. Suaso Su. Seguiaro. Josh Hodgson. Titans checklist. Sully. Gavin Cooper. Nene. Widdop. Club hero Kyle Felt. Kangaroo set does look good. It's also, each card is actually rarer than the retirements and the Navy SASs as well, just because the set's much bigger. And also the album cards this year are parallels of that World Cup set. I actually haven't opened an album yet to see what they look like. Might do that in a minute. Oh, you've already seen one, David. We don't all have your contacts. The drink break. I came prepared. It's my friendly version. A drink on the go this time. This is our box 6, gets us to our halfway mark. Jake Trbojevic, Raiders checklist. Sean Johnson. Dylan Walker, Startoon. Panthers. Elijah Taylor. Will Chambers. Papali, Moses and Bai, Luke Lewis, Kenny Dow, Navy SAS, Isaac Luke, Tim Glusby, Alex Johnston, Darcy Lussick, Mitch Orbison, Luke Brooks, Corey Oates, Kangaroo, that's the dangerous one, Renee Kunst, we'll randomise that, Robbie Farah, Daniel Saifidi, Aidan Tolman, Darius Boyd, Hess, Rapana, Sharks checklist, Mitch Barnett, Mitchell Moses. Drink of choice was whiskey. Josh Mansour, Jack DeBellin, Jake Granville, Copley, Curtis Sirenen, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Boyd Cordner kind of be in a rush to get married or something. Nathan Brown, you'd think. Club hero, Mannering, Cleary, Slater, season to remember, Ryan James, Fafita, Origin, Cody Walker, no, the first drink was water. There was two different glasses. Scott, Matt Gillett, Howdy Whiskey, Luke Keary, Nightingale, Bulldogs. The same one I sent you a picture of before, Shannon. Billy Slater, Kelly, Fussy Tua, Tim Laffey, Josh Maguire, Startoon, Jake Trebojevic, Bevan French, Corbin Sims. Okay. Alright, that's the halfway mark. Oh, I'll just give you a quick chance to get a drink if you need one. Stretch my back and I'll grab an album so we can open the album. Because we haven't looked at that yet. One thing to note, no packet in the albums this year. It's the first time they've skipped down on those in traders. Comes with the album card. What? Oh, the album itself. That's what it includes. Like, you can't see that part. A checklist and the 30 sleeves. So I removed the packet, but I did make the album card itself a little rare, I guess, by expanding it to a 32 card set instead of a 18 cards, I think, last year. So black with the green foil this year. As usual, comes with a checklist, and actually got one of the ones that we got, so we can go side by side. The album cards this year. A gold foil. Actually look quite good. There you go. Nice looking album cards. That would be an okay set to put together as well. And probably not easy. Where are we? Second half. Now the album cards are all 32 cards from the set, it's a parallel set. So 32 different album cards, which obviously you're not going to complete that set by, well, you could, but a sane person isn't going to complete that by buying 32 albums. It'll be largely a card you pick up on the secondary market. Yeah, I'd be looking towards the big dealers who do go through a ton of albums. Not just myself, but there's plenty of big dealers out there where you should be able to get most of your album cards from. Just in this town, David. There's lots of towns in Australia. SAS Navy. Matt Pryor. Sharks. Jesse Bromwich. Let's start our second parallel pile. We have a repeat of last night. Jesse Bromwich. Mansour. Oh, Corey Norman. Kahu. Rabbitohs checklist. Gutherson. Corbin Sims. Mitch Barnett. Brett Morris. Milford. Copley. Luke Brooks. Billy Slater. Raiders checklist. Cohen Hess. Cody Walker. Dogs checklist. Rabbitohs season to remember. Jake Trebojevic. Michael Morgan. Adam Reynolds. Malachi Zalesnia. Tim Laffey. Our Kangaroos card. Tom Trebojevic. Seagulls. Luke Lewis. Nick Kotrick. Club Hero. Sean Kenny Dow. Bevan French. Nathan Brown, Startoon. James Roberts. Addo Carr. Nightingale. Tariq Sims. Josh Jackson. Vuni Valu. Tom Trebojevic. Michael Gordon. Cooper Cronk. Warriors checklist. Jack Bird. Matt Pryor. Kotrick, season to remember. Daniel Levi. Michael Morgan. Sia Shannon. Fusi Tua. I'll check that. Thanks, Todd. That was copied directly from the information ESP gave us, so I'll need to speak to them about that as well. Regarding what they said would be there and what was there. Tim Grant, Just copied straight off their email. Aiden Caesar. Luke Keary. Retirement. Ray Thompson for the Cowboys. Isaac Yo. Club hero Gutherson. And Ashley Taylor. Yeah, Crimo, same card size for Extreme. I think they've well and truly left those oversized cards in the past. Nobody was a fan. Okay, next box. Good to go. Josh Jackson. Adam Elliott. Moses Mbai. Hit. Finucane. Wade Graham. Coruscant. Tuivasa Sheck. Sam Stone. Gutherson. Peachy. Broncos checklist. I'd love if they did that, Dave. If I go out and look at my garbage bin at the moment out the front. Crichton. It's like a bin full of empty packets. Josh Maguire. Sean Johnson. Cowboys. SAS Silva. Isaac Luke. Chris Lawrence. Shannon Boyd. Parramatta. on that extreme too, we'll actually get the case breaks listed for that within a week. Cameron Munster, once we've got all the traders breaks run and packed and sent out, because it's only like 2 weeks away, we'll have to get onto that. Soliola, Gavin Cooper, Fafita. I've just got to work out and allow for postage because there's going to be a lot of these little figurines, Latu, involved when opening a full case. Cameron Smith, Joel Thompson, Conrad Hurrell, Nathan Ross, John Sutton. Mal Marlow, Sione, Startoon, Wade Graham, Hoffman, Cherry Evans, Tedabano. I just had to authorize that post then, David. That's hilarious. The same authorization request that comes up when people swear and say inappropriate stuff is the same request that came up by you saying free postage. It's just as a dangerous a comment. That's crazy. Kevin Proctor, Montoya, Rapana, James Seguiaro. So basically it doesn't like swear words and it doesn't like the word free. Jacob Little, Club Hero, Tapau, Cherry Evans, Matt Scott, Tigers Checklist, Cameron Munster, Solomon Carter, Wanga Blake, Jared Wallace. Kangaroo's card is Cameron Munster. Been a few Storm ones out. Paul Vaughan. Apparently you're allowed to say it, Scott. Kahu. Maybe David Morton's on the blacklist. Dylan Napa. You know what it probably is. It's probably not free at all. It's probably the word Diggaz, just because of because it's picked up the end of Diggaz. I'm guessing that makes a lot more sense than the word free. People being smartasses and just changing a letter is what it's looking out for, I guess. Valentine Holmes is definitely part of the World Cup cards. Wade Graham, can't remember. Oh, I can't work it out then. Maybe it just felt like picking on you at the time, David. Or maybe once I've already approved it, it's just not asking for permission again. It's already been added to the safe list. First half, still got a seal box there. So this is box 9. Yep, first half of box 9. Milford, Seagulls, Jake Friend, Ashford, Ross Dog, Peter Wallace, Darius Boyd, another Gillaroo, Samantha Bremer from the Helensburgh, Alex Johnston, Paul Gallen, Josh Morris, Addo Carr, Elijah Taylor, Anthony Don, Wade Graham, Ken Seo, Mick Jennings, ooh, Thurston, Ryan James, Jack DeBellin, Lolo Hare, Blake Ferguson, Junior Paulo, Montoya, Josh Papali. McCulloch, Sean Johnson, Panthers checklist, Tamalolo, Anthony Don, Cameron McGuinness, Curtis Sirenen, Sam Thaiday, Jake Granville, SAS Silver, Anthony Don from the Titans, Glasby, Lussick, David Morton's new PC player. It's going to be collecting. This is Clockstad. Might just call him the Clock. Although that rhymes there, probably doesn't sound so good. Clockstad will do. Nathan Cleary. Corey Oates. Barnett. Mannering. Justin O'Neill. Robbie Farah. Mick Gordon. Aidan Tolman. Wade Graham. Sharks checklist. Mitch Barnett. Brett Morris. Boyd Cordner. Mitchell Moses. Okay. Got a few things coming up soon too, probably starting from tomorrow. Well, not only do we have to get the rest of any leftover orders out, and we'll squeeze in case break 51, among other things. We're looking at changing up the way that well, actually, we'll have a new thing listed because the NRL is starting on Thursday, I think. Thursday. We'll have another way that we can give away some cards, run competition and stuff. Throw those up hopefully tomorrow too. I'm looking at just changing up a little bit how the Facebook page works as well. But we'll reveal all that hopefully tomorrow. Make things a bit easier for everyone. A few more regular giveaways, the way we're looking to structure it. I can throw one of those up, Dave. I've looked at that a few times. Someone actually sent me a link today to a site that they've made, Tibbing, asked me to use it and plug it and stuff, so I'll have a look. Chris Lawrence and Jack DeBell and Startoon. No Faluna. Not banned if you tip against the Tigers, but you will obviously not lose any potential to gain a point there. Soliola, Bulldog season to remember. Joel Thompson. Parramatta. Darius Boyd. Nene McDonald. Good on you. What are you doing? Mannering. Kyle Felt. Cameron Munster. Faces. Frizzell. Nathan Brown. Mal Marlow. SAS Silver for the Dragons. Paul Vaughan. Latu. Cowboys. Fafita, Tapau, Tapine, Nathan Ross, Vunivalu, Kevin Proctor, Kangaroos, David Clemmer, Dylan Napa, Jake Trbojevic, Taumalolo, second half box 10, Matangi, Afoa, Thaiday, Cohen Hess, Titans checklist, Gareth Widdop, Sutton, Cleary, Sam Burgess, retirement, Diggaz, Parramatta, Nguama, Josh Hodgson, Jared Hayne, Josh Maguire, Chad Townsend, Fafita, Bura, Will Chambers, Latrell Mitchell, Dylan Walker, James Gavitt, James Tarmow, Conrad Hurrell, David Clemmer, Storm checklist, Cherry Evans, Adam Elliott, Geez, Southern Comfort, that takes you back to the teenage years, doesn't it? I like the Canadian Club Dry. Here we go. This is the box 11. Matt Pryor. Daniel Levi. James Tarmow. Startoon. Corey Norman. Solomon Carter. Junior Paulo. Club Hero. Sione. Finnecane. Josh Jackson. Michael Morgan. Tim Grant. Daniel Saifidi. Coruscant. Jared Wallace. Moses Mbai. Yo. Ash Taylor. Our Kangaroo World Cup card is Jordan McLean, who actually goes to the Cowboys this year. Nightingale. Valentine Holmes. Tom Trbojevic. Sione. Michael Gordon. Warriors checklist. Angus Crichton. Paul Gallen. Aiden Caesar. Josh Jackson. Vuni Valu. Adam Reynolds. Tedavano. Chris Lawrence. Startoon. Shannon Boyd. SAS Navy. Tyrone Peachy for the Panthers. Josh Hoffman. Wanga Blake. Mitchell Moses. James Roberts. Adam Reynolds. Gutherson. Tigers checklist. Jordan Rapana. Seguiaro. Croker. Sam Stone. Jared Wallace. Jake Trbojevic. Paul Vaughan. Aiden Guerra. Valentine Holmes. Elijah Taylor. Matt Scott. Broncos checklist. Final box. Penrith card show in 2 weeks, Dave. March 18th. You can do it. We actually have 4 hits now, David. We found our 4, which is good. We'll go through them in a second. Well, those Penrith shows, they've already released the dates for the entire year for those. So you can plan ahead. It's pretty much one every 2 months until November. To wake up in the morning. Campbell Gillard, club hero. Gavin Cooper. Swaso Sue. Bulldogs, season to remember. Adam Elliott. Blake Austin. A Kangaroos card. Josh Maguire. Hargraves. Bakuya. Croker. Jared Hayne. George. Duarte. Dylan Walker. Isaac Luke. Trent Merrin. Nene McDonald. If you fall asleep in the riff, Dave, you'll wake up in the riff. Nobody will be bothered moving you anywhere. You won't get far. Kyle Felt. Josh Jackson, Startoon. Naguama. Fitzgibbon. Tamalolo. Tavasa Sheck. Navy SAS Coruscant. Campbell Gillard. Vunivalu. Titans checklist. I think they did, David. I think the NBN guys turned up. I was expecting him to knock on the door and do something internally. That didn't happen, but maybe it was just work in the pits. I did see heaps of guys during that 2 week period checking all the pits outside. Widdop. So maybe that's all they were doing this time. Damien Cook, prep work. Paul Gallen, Jacob Lillyman, Newcastle. Tim Manor, Mitchell Pearce, Roosters checklist, Cameron Murray, McCulloch, Will Hopawate, Cleary, George Burgess, Fayatala Mariner, Startoon, there's our other header card, Nathan Peets, retirement, Feliti Mateo, Seagulls, Josh Alloway, Nathan Brown, Thurston, Milford, Corey Oates, Gareth Widdop, Mannering, Justin O'Neill, Will Chambers, Frank Winterstein, Cameron Smith. Hits. Hit number 1. Probably the best one you can get. West Tigers Premiership Predictor. That's like gold, that there. Tigers spot, I think, is Barry. Tigers Barry 50. Yep. There you go. And the number, sorry, don't forget the number, is 59. Why do I bother sometimes? Take that. Or not. 59. And the second Premiership Predictor. This time I'll be prepared. I need to close that other spreadsheet. North Queensland Cowboys. Ben Leithwick. Number is 107 of 218. Cowboys Predictor. Next hit is dynamic duo for the Knights, which is Sean in this break. Daniel Saifidi, or the Saifidi brothers. Congratulations, Sean. Number is 23. 23 of 100. Not having, oh, there we go. Finally cooperated. Now, I'll come back to that one in a second because I just want to mention about last night's break. And the authentic signature in this break is Isaac Luke for the Warriors. It's actually the spot that we razzed today. It was the very last spot across all 5 case breaks to go. It was the only one which didn't. Very last one left. And Ben won that in the Raz today. So congratulations, Ben. And the Isaac Luke number 86 of 100 on the Luke. He has signed all over the place there. He's taking out the logo. He won't bother using too much of the white space. Nice to be different. What I was going to say, just on the, because we had the one case 48, which we did last night, which only had the 3 hits, which is unusual because every other one's had 4 so far. Maybe it does have 3. But just on the duos, there's a chance because it looks very plain on the left side, which is the side I flick through. Just on the off chance that I've skipped it, I've put the 12 boxes from that case break 48 aside, and I'll go through all of them again as soon as I get a chance. Hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. Just on the off chance that the duo's in there. The legend card's impossible to miss because it's got the white border, but just looking at the duos this year, that side of the card is very plain looking. So it may be a possibility that I've skipped over it. So we'll double check. I'll put up a post with my Sherlock Holmes findings to see what we discovered. We'll need to be careful with the duos. And then if it is in there, well, that's excellent. And we also know that we are maintaining the 4 hits per case this year. And there aren't cases out there with 3. So hopefully that's the case. Case. We'll randomize a couple of these things off. Move some of this stuff up. Okay, the Gillaroos, which we'll need to do. I think there was 3. Every other case has had 3. Yep. So we've got our legend case card, our 3 Gillaroos, our Star Tunes, and 1 of the celebration cards. So we're taking out of this draw the case card and extras Newcastle, who picked up the duo. The Cowboys and the Tigers were the predictors. Cowboys, Tigers. Is that the Tigers? It's the Tigers. And what else was the other hit? Oh, the Isaac Luke. So the Warriors are out of the draw as well. 4 different teams, which is good. The other 12 go in this draw for the extra cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think most of them do, Dave. I tried to write the actual case that the box came out of, and the box number in the box. There's probably a few which I've missed. It's just in the packing frenzy where I forgot to put the post-it note on top. Because there was a couple of post-it note there's with case and box, which I'm going, well, was that supposed to be stuck on because it's already been packed? But the majority should have post-it notes on them. so you know exactly which case your boxes come out of. I did not do that for the people that picked up boxes, we just took them out of the box. Alright, so we've got 12 in there for our draw now. First one out, do them all at the same time. Case card. Three Jillaroos. We can do one of the start-ins, the other one will depend. So the case card's going to the Dragon spot. The three Jillaroos. One to the Titans. One to the Broncos. One to the Rabbitohs. Startoon header card. Melbourne Storm. We'll get the Melbourne one, which is that one there. If this belongs to hit, we'll get it. If not, nope, it's Panthers. That card's already taken, so we'll give the Panthers the celebration card. Now we just need to draw until we get one of these 8 teams, which we do. Raiders. Raiders for that other Startoon. Okay, so all those extra cards are all assigned now. So I'll jot this down in a second once I've gone off. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. Nothing. Alright, cool. Looks like it's all good. We're good. So, like I said, tomorrow's a big day. Keep an eye out. We'll launch a new thing on Facebook. We're changing something to do with Facebook, and we'll get the rest of the orders that didn't leave Friday out, and we'll start sorting the case cards so we can pack those and get them out, and we'll run case break 51 hopefully just after lunch, as long as all those other things have been completed. But I'll put that notice up during the morning at some stage when I've got a chance. Alright, all good. Thanks heaps, guys. Very active tonight. Good to see. Keeps me distracted and going. I've completely lost the YouTube page. There it is. Thanks, guys. Until tomorrow. Cheers. Have a good week.